This week's Nightfall is the Summoning Pits, and it has been forever since they had the Summoning Pits up in the rotation. It's kind of nice to get that instead of Archon Priest or Omnigul. It seems like they had only been doing about 3 in rotation, and now Summoning Pits is back up. So for this first room, guys, you can actually die in it. So I'm going to just fast forward. All you're doing is shooting enemies, and you can die as many times as you want in this very little first part. This week's burns are Solar and Void. If Arc burns on, this can be a pretty tough strike just because of the amount of wizards and boomers that are in it. Okay, so after you clear out the first room where you can die, you're moving to the second room, which is really the first part of the Nightfall, and then the second part of the Nightfall is killing Phogoth. There's really only 2 parts of this Nightfall. It's not hugely intricate. You just run over to this door, let Peter Dinklage out to do the only thing he does in this game, which is open more doors. Once you let him go, just run back to this back area, and you're going to have 3 waves in this first room. The first wave is going to bring a bunch of Thrall, and there's going to be a couple boomers. They're off to my left right now behind that wall, and they will not usually push out until you push up. So here's some Thrall, and Juggler's on this week as well, so that's why I'm messing around with a sniper rifle right now. I'm just trying to pick up some more primary ammo if they'll drop it. Now Thrall will come up into the hallway. Wizards, if you'll see here on wave 3, will come up into the hallway. Cursed Thrall also spawn with wave 1. Boomers will not come up into the hallway, so you can fall back, and then you can come back down. You can fall back to recharge your health, come back down. Once you're done taking out the Thrall, you still have to contend with those Knights of the first wave. There's 4 of them. There's 3 Ultras, and there's 1 regular. I'm going to use Golden Gun to take at least 1 or 2 of them out, or try to at least, so 1 Ultra's down. I get your rocket launchers out, guys, your machine guns, whatever your best heavy is, and you can use it to take these guys out. Now, if Juggler's not on, I would just kind of use your primary to whittle down their shield and then finish them off with a sniper. But, I mean, if you got packs, guys, just use your heavy and just take them out quick and easy. If Arc burns on, though, you might have to kill one and then fall back into that hallway, you know, recharge your health, come back out, because if you get hit by one of their shots with Arc burn on, it's going to deal a lot of damage. So for the second wave, it's just a buttload of Acolytes. There are a grip, so I'm just going to kind of quick fast forward here. Also with the Acolytes, there's going to be 2 wizards. There's going to be an Ultra Wizard, and there's going to be a regular Wizard. So just stay back, use your heavy. The Wizard hasn't spawned yet. It's still up top. It should make its way down to this little gap I'm looking through right now. Now these wizards on the second wave, they will not follow you all the way out here. They will stay right in this pocket that I'm looking at right there. Again, if Arc burns on, just be careful. Just use your heavies, golden guns for hunters, titans you can pop a bubble. I would save your bubble though. I don't think you're going to need it for the first room, but maybe if you have really bad guns, you could use your bubble. And then of course warlocks, you have great grenades you can use. You can try and stick the wizards with solar damage on, it'd be perfect, and plus you have self-res just in case you get in trouble. So yeah, you just got to kill the Acolytes. So wave 2 is down. Now it's on to wave 3. You will have initial set of enemies before all these wizards come out at the end of wave 3. You're just going to have to deal with some Thrall, some Acolytes, and there are going to be a couple boomers. The boomers mainly are going to be up top above me on that second level. Here comes 1 Sword Knight. There should be a boomer up top though. So just take out these guys. I'm going to fast forward now. As you whittle down the enemies, this is going to get closer and closer to the wizards appearing, so just be careful, though they usually come out at the very end after you've kind of whittled down the majority of this wave. Once the wizards do come out, they come out from the back of the room. Once you see them come out, haul ass back into that hallway. At least that's what I like to do. I don't want to stay in the room. I'm just checking them, taking out some enemies, checking into the back, and here they come. You see them flowing out. I know it was pretty quick. I looked away pretty quick, but just fall back into this hallway. These wizards will follow you back here, and then they'll stay for a few seconds. Now, if you are firing upon them and they're firing upon you, they might stay in here for more than a few seconds. Here comes 1, and then they'll dip out of the room. So if they don't see you, they'll dip back into the room. You just got to make your way down a little bit, and here they come. They might come in 4 at a time, or they might just come in 1 at a time. I'm going to bust out Golden Gun because Solar burns on. And I missed a shot because I'm a bum. So I already took out 1. The second one's hurt. There's going to be 2 more. And I suck at sniping. So just take out wizards, fall back. If they go out of the room, you just move on down. Inch your way forward. Have your heavies out just in case. I'm waiting for this third one to come out. Come on, buddy. He's right outside the door to the left. He just doesn't want to come in. Just play it safe like I am, you guys. Just stay back. You don't want to die. You don't want to have to restart this over. This first room is really the room that's going to get you killed. I mean, Phogoth at the end, yeah, he can get you killed, especially with Void Burn on because he does that little void damage. Now, I remember there being 4 wizards for this final wave, but I only killed 3, and I'm creeping up here looking for the 4th wizard. I haven't done this in forever. This Nightfall, this has not come out as the Nightfall, and I can't in months, it seems like now. So I'm looking for this 4th wizard. Where's he at? Where's he at? I don't see him anywhere, so I'm thinking, you know, if I killed all the wizards, Dinklage would have came up. So I came into the room, trying to shoot a few more enemies, just waiting for Peter Dinklage to say something. There, it says I got the 3rd wave done. Where's Dinklage at? There we go. Finally Dinklage is piped up. So he should pipe up once you kill the last wizard. I don't know why it delayed like that. This next little room, Hunters, you can just go invisible and run on by. Warlocks and Titans, I don't know if you'll be able to make it by because there's a big ogre and a boomer knight over there. You might be able to. Titans, if you popped a bubble at the base of the knight and then just ran through with an extra shield. Warlocks, you do have self-res, though you might not want to chance it. So if you're going to shoot enemies, then I like to take out that Ultra Knight first, then you just got a couple Thrall, Curse Thrall to take care of, a few Acolytes here and there, and then I move over and take out the Ogre last. I'm just going to super fast forward, guys. This room is pretty simple. Just move on over, kill enemies, kill the Ogre, run through here. Again, Hunters, you can just go invis. This next part, if you don't want to run through, then shoot enemies from back there, spot I just passed. But guys, you can just run through this part. You really can. You're not really going to get killed. I mean, maybe if you're super low level, you might get picked off, but just run on by. These next dudes are 2 Ultra Knights. You want to take out these bums. I'm going to use Golden Gun. You got nades, toss them. Titans, you could pop a bubble right in front of these guys, maybe bust out a shotgun if you'd like. I'm just going to use my heavy to get rid of them. No point in holding on to them. You can always pop packs in here with Phogoth. So here we are, we're going to Phogoth. This is where you're going to be mainly doing most of your damage is in this back room here. So if you want to creep forward like I'm going to do, I'm just going to kill a few enemies. Just Thrall, because they will gather up by the door, and I don't really want them getting in the way of shots that I'm going to be popping off at Phogoth. So I'm just going to kill these few enemies here. Phogoth will not become unchained until you do a set amount of damage. So if you want to, you could go chill in the room if you want to and shoot enemies. There are a few different ways to do this. I know a lot of people like to go into the room. Over on the left side, there's a bunch of rocks for cover, which I'll show you at the end of the video. I prefer to just do it back in this back room. It's the safest way to do it. It really is. It might take a little bit longer if you don't have really good guns, but you're going to get it done. So you see the room I'm at now. This room is going to have a Shrieker come every probably, I would say, 10-15 seconds once Phogoth's off the chain. So you're going to want to focus on his little tumor, obviously. So hopefully you got a high impact sniper. So once you do a certain amount of damage, just kind of keep a clock in your head. There's the Shrieker up on the mini-map to my right. And I just come back to this little gap area room, and you can actually shoot Phogoth through the little hole here if he plays nice. Now, a lot of the times he's going to move over and you won't be able to see him. That's fine. Just chill here. The Shrieker's not going to last that long. You see the Shrieker went away. Now you can move back up into the room. You also have to be careful about a few boomers that will gather up around the door. If arc burns on, you got to be careful with them. Use your supers on them. Use grenades. Possibly use a rocket. Here they come right now. So you just want to be careful. Fall back if you start to get overwhelmed. And as you can see, I can shoot Phogoth. You'll see here in a second. He's kind of in that spot where you can shoot him through the little hole. You got to kneel down sometimes to do it. See, if I would have been a little bit quicker, I probably would have gotten about 2 or 3 shots. Obviously, they're not going to be critical shots, but you're still doing a little bit of damage on them. Again, Shrieker comes out. And with the Shrieker, a bunch of Ultra Wizards and Ultra Knights are going to spawn with each Shrieker. Once the Shrieker goes away, then they're going to be gone. I'm going to fast forward here just a little bit, guys. I mean, you can see Phogoth's already at half health. Shrieker comes out, just fall back. Once the Shrieker's gone, move back up. You might have a couple Knights like you see right here. Just take them out with your primary and your sniper. And there we go. Phogoth's in a pretty good position. You see him a little bit further into the room. You got to be careful, though, with Void Burn on, because his little I-beam strike, that can do a lot of damage. As you see, it was doing a lot of damage on me. So just dip in and out of cover. And you can pop some shots from the back of this room right here, which is really nice. You guys, you can just shoot him with rockets if you wanted to. You could run up, let off 2 rockets, run back. See, I almost die right here with this Void Burn on. So you got to be careful with Phogoth. He can't kill you with Void Burn on. If Void Burn's not on, he's not really going to do a ton of damage quickly and get you overwhelmed. But like I said, if you wanted to, Maybe you run out of sniper ammo like I have right now because juggler's on. Just use rockets, guys. Bring packs. If you want to sit there for 5 minutes, pop another pack. You got plenty of time. There's no rush, though. This isn't that quick, or this isn't that long of a nightfall, so you actually can get it done fairly quickly. But you guys just play it safe. You want to get it done. Shrieker came out. Just be aware of that. Just have a little clock in your head. Like, okay, I can probably get off about 2 clips of sniper ammo, and then I got to run back. Rockets, you could probably let off about 3 and then run back. Primary, you could probably get through, I would say, 15, 20 rounds with a hand cannon, and the Shrieker are going to pop out. So just keep aware of it. I mean, with Void Burn on, that Shrieker is going to wreck you. So just be careful. Now, Hunters, you can run out here and grab some ammo if guys drop it. You can go invisible. Titans, you could pop a bubble at the door. You got maybe Helmet Save 14 on. That'll blind all enemies. You could pop out to get ammo real quick. Warlocks, you could also self-res if need be. But guys, really, if you want to play it super duper safe, then just chill back in this room and pop packs. I'm going to fast forward a little bit again here. You guys get the idea, get the strategy. Run up, pop some shots off, run back, Shrieker's out. If he's in a good spot right here, you can pop him through the crack with your sniper rifle. Use rockets, use primary and grenades to take out any knights that are around the doorway. It's pretty simple. And this nightfall is not that bad. It really hasn't been in a while. I was kind of happy to see it. Just to have something new, a little bit fresh. Destiny's pretty stale right now. And I'm just lighting off Gallahorn, and here's the final kill shots. Just sniping him from this back little perch area. If he comes into view, you can just shoot him from all the way back there. But there we go. We did it. We beat him. You'd beat him. It's a pretty straightforward nightfall. Not a lot of intricacies and stuff like that. If you want to use the left-hand side, you can kind of use all these rocks for cover. But I prefer to just stay back in the doorway, guys. It's really the easiest way to do it. And let's see what our reward is. Yep, gotta love it. Legendary gun for soloing the Nightfall. But have a good one, guys. Hopefully this video is helpful and it helps you get through this week's Nightfall. Have a good one. See ya.